Ah, cool. It's working. Okay, cool. What is this? Taking photos. You can use it when you're run around with you. Hi, Day-chan. How you doing? Hi, hi. Cause I'm the hum. Ba-da-na-da. No, 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 no. Why are my eyes closed? Hold on. Yay, I'm back. Bye-bye. Have a good night, Day-chan. I know most of this. Oh, this is where I'm at. Whoop. Yeah. Jesus. Yeah. Oh, look, it's the thing. Florets. I don't need another one. Serpent. Hi, Jizu. Welcome, welcome. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, let's do it. Hi, Frog. How are you tonight? How was your day? This must be the Beedrill we heard about. She looks like it's on the verge of Rogue Mega evolving. Poor thing must be in pain. The glitch of Mega power in your vicinity is increasing rapidly. Rogue Mega evolution is imminent. Let's do it. Let's make sure we're all set before we take it on. Oh, thank you. Remember watching your opponent moves and figure out the best way to dodge its attacks. Will do. Sorry, I'm tired. No problem. I remember you were tired yesterday too, right? I remember you fell asleep like partway through the stream. If I remember correctly. Jesus. It looks scary. Looks like a robot. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. What the hell? Why is this thing here? We're gonna run the Pokemon here. What was that? Why is there random fucking things trying to kill me? Look at that. Yo, kill that thing. Okay. Okay. So you should have started to. Yeah, I remember you being tired. What is he gonna do? Hello? Bro, stop shooting my Pokemon. I'm gonna put him away for now. Fuck that. Get him. Hit him now. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I need an antidote. There we go. Yay, no more poison. Oh god. Oh no, I can't use anything else? That is so trash. Gives me the crazy move again. Dodge it. Frog Day wasn't very good. Having terrible internet. Oh, that fucking sucks, man. Has it just been slower or what? Okay. No! Don't die! Fucking Hyper Potion. Here we go. Hit him! Hit him again! What's happening? this? I'm gonna die. Yes! Ouch! Yay! God, that was close. Remember, the unfortunate place each front. Gotta pull up running backwards. That fucking sucks, man. I hate when the internet's being bad for no reason. Eat it. Hopefully you get it fixed. Remember, sometimes. Good job, Fly. Thank you. That was a close one. Remember that grade here. I'll get everyone healed up. Thank you. That was a close one. Alright, now go take care of the other rogue Pokemon. Will do. Hey there, I was wondering what happened here from a ways away. What in the world was wrong with Beedrill? There's been a lot of talk about Pokemon going crazy out of nowhere. Hard to believe it was all true. I heard about this rogue Mega Evolution thing. Why is it happening with these wild Pokemon? Oh, hi Kirby, how are you? Who knows? We're still investigating. You kids are looking into it. No wonder that has something to do with all the wild Pokemon coming on into Luminace. Pretty awesome, that's good to hear. All this work started around the same time while the renovation work on Prism Tower too. Kasurito wants Luminos to be a city, both player people and Pokemon, but it isn't as easy as all that, is it? Still, I'll be sad if that's how the last anyone sees of the feisty Beedrill. It goes back soon, so when it's calmed down. Me too. Okay. Sure wish I had more answers for the rogue Pokemon Mega Evolution. No, the search of all Pokemon isn't the only odd thing on. Mega Crystals have been springing up more and more too. I wonder if it's all connected somehow. Oh well, you check my brain without more info to go on. I'll catch you later, okay? Catch you later, alligator. Good, just one more. One more. Let's go see if my right Olu. Oh, it's a ghost type. It looks kind of cool, doesn't it? I don't like how that thing looks. Let's see if I can get an Alpha Riolu over here, hopefully. Wait, what? This is not. Yeah, this is the place. Good game. This is a good game. Pokemon is peak. Can't wait for you to play your first real Pokemon game and have fun. You should play Legends or Legends Arceus. Super fun. Super fun game. You were missing out. Missing out. Look what's over here. Nope, not even here. Oh well. We tried our best. Let's go kill the last Alpha. Oh yeah, I was gonna check, Slop. 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 Wait. What, really? Huh. I was something that looks like disappointing. If I play it when it gets a 100% discount, rip, your loss. So I'll go here. It's the closest place to it. Loss, yes. It's your loss. Your loss. Yeah, I forgot I have the double jump now. I'd rather play a good game like Splatoon. This is way better than Splatoon. Hello. There you are, Nero. So this is not quite right here. Oh, Jesus. We're at the spot where this spike and mega power is apparently coming from. But I haven't been able to fight a banana we're after. But let's try this Vinny to check again. Yeah. What do you make that sound, bro? That's a little bit weird. It is indeed here, yes. Also, if those in the meat bites between one of the first try, I would have had it already. Now I'm delivering to Friday Rip. Let's do it. I can do this. As a member of MC, it's my duty to help rogue Pokemon. I just need to focus. Roar. Hit him! What the fuck? There's a fake one over there. What the hell? Where'd it go? That's another fake one. That one, that's the real one. Not. Wait. That's right, normal moves don't work on ghosts. I forgot about that. Normal moves don't work on ghost Pokemon. I forgot all about that. Yo! Hit him! Yum! Roll out! Where'd it go? There it is. That is not the real one, but I'm gonna kill it. Just get out of the way. Jesus, there's so many fake ones. Kill him. Kill him now. Where the hell did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Where did it go this time? Oh, there it is. Oh my god, he got angry. That's not the real one. It's a clone. Where's the real one? That one's not the real one. Can't even hit that one. Hit this one. Oh my lord. Hit this one. Where are these things chasing me? Damn it. Do something. Hit him. Ouch. Ouch. I'm dying. Oh my lord. I'm gonna die. How do I heal myself? I know I can heal my Pokemon, but how do I heal myself? Oh my lord, oh, there I go. Goodbye. I died. That one's too hard, there's too many of them. Yeah, let's try it again. It's so bad, yeah, there's too many of them. This one's hard. Shit on the kids game. Yeah. You know what's a lot easier than this? Ranked League of Legends. I wish I was playing that. That's a lot easier to win in. I know you don't get that because you're lower ranked than me, but you know, for a professional like me, it's a lot easier. You know. One day you'll catch up to me in rank, but you'll understand. Once you get good, you know? Well, you can you can cope, but at the end of the day, I'm higher ranked than you. Jesus! Stop hitting me! Hit him. That's gotta be the real one over there. Is there even a real one at this point, man? Jesus. What the hell? What is happening? Oh my lord. Hold on, I can't reach shot right now. I'm gonna die again if I do. I don't want to die anymore. What the hell? So this is 0-1? Hit him! Jesus! Good wash, Bob. I have a Dotamo. I'm leader better than you. You gotta carry it wrong. Cope. Or you can go Embor. He's my strongest Pokemon. After Rip by Sleep. We still gotta play one more, remember? Still gotta play another one before number 3. The prologue or whatever. Definitely gonna be very overwhelmed though. Yeah. What the hell? Oh my god, that was close. Kill it. The Pokemon second the trainers for like cheating. It is cheating. I don't know, these things are trying to kill me, man. These things are dangerous. We gotta put them down like animals. Pokemon are dangerous. Pokemon are dangerous. They have to be taken down. God, why is this thing like? It's taking no damage. Whether it's okay, it is taking damage. Okay, cool. Wait, so can I just ignore the other ones, the fake ones, and kill this one? Maybe? I'm gonna try ignoring the other ones and just killing the big one. Try to see what happens. Okay, I'm just gonna focus on this thing. I'm gonna kill the little ones for like Mega Evolutions actually. Oh my lord. They're fucking everywhere. Ouch. Dang it. I'm gonna die. Mega Evolution time. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. What the hell's going on right now? Oh, it's double team. We're so close. Jesus. They're fucking everywhere. Jesus. Kill him with fire. What is happening, man? Look at all this slop on the screen. I'm gonna heal him or he's gonna die. the real one. Kill him. One more hit. One more hit. Yes, we did it. You gonna claim your free viewers? Yeah, I'm gonna go claim them. Let's see. Most popular bot. Curvy. What the heck? That was crazy. So you continue to successfully save Pokemon from the pain of Rogue Mega Evolution. Actually, no, I'll give him like a... Not that I wish downplay the difficulty or scale of the undertaking. After all, only with Mega Evolved Pokemon or Plus moves can you hope to stand up to Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon effectively. However, Psychic cannot Mega Evolve. That means you will need to hone your skills. As a trainer, you can support Psychic even with such a disadvantage. This is how you must help Psychic attain the peace and order it wishes to bring about. I doubt that detective would be hunting me and Psychic if she knew its intentions. I wonder why. She finds me so suspicious. In any case, though, we meet again, young trainers. Expect great things from you. So I just pay people to watch me. I pay you. It's a funneling strat. I pay you and then you donate. That way it looks like I have donators. And then more people choose to watch, you know? It's a strategy. That means it's quite the commanding presence. Why is he dressed like in those racks, I wonder? Oh, I'm sorry, I got distracted and forgot to kill your Pokemon. Beep. Thank you for giving me your godlike touch. It's so great you can just heal my Pokemon. Yep, smart, yep. I better get back to the hotel to take care of some things. I'm not simply in a hurry to get away from this streaky place, I assure you. Rogue Mega Bugnets. Baguette. Yay, we got all of them. Woo! What now? What if we're gonna go to a sleep now? What are we gonna do? Return to Hotel C. Alright, well, let's return to Hotel C. My god. Every time I remember that I didn't catch Mega Riolu, I want to punch something. Unironically, I want to punch something. Cause like, dude, I could have a Mega Lucario right now. You know how fucking sad that makes me? Question, how the fuck do you level up? How do you evolve Riolu into Lucario, by the way? He's level 40. He still hasn't evolved. Like, what the fuck is this shit? When does that thing evolve? I've had that thing since it was like level like 12. Might be 44? Oh, okay. How do you know that? Do you play Pokemon Nest? I'm not saying you are, just deal with it. Make me, bitch. Okay. Let's go look for... See if it's back. Fuck you, asshole. You wish. Faggot. Really, it's friendship, so your Riolu does not like you. Wait, really? It's friendship? Okay, cool. I'll make it friendship then. Oh! 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 There it is. Look at that, guys! Look at that! Oh! There it is! Oh! Frog's Journey keeps crashing. Good night, sir. Frog, one fight. Sorry. I hope it gets better soon, Frog. Thank you for dropping by to say hi. I really appreciate it. Okay. Oh my god, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Okay, it's not looking at me. This has to be a catch. Yes. Yes. I'm sorry, little bro. I'm sorry, little dude. I'm so sorry, man. You've been a great help so far, but you're gonna have to live in a box from now on. It's dark, but you know, there's gonna be all other Pokemon in there. You know, you can hang out with them. You know, you guys can talk about how being stuck in a box the whole game feels like. I don't know. You know, do something in there. Just Just try to make the best of it, okay? Sorry, buddy. Been a great help, but your services are no longer needed. Just free them? Should I free? Should I? Should I free him? Let him go? Let him go out into the wild? Nah, they belong in my box. They're happy in there. They can get hurt out in the wild, you know what I mean? Like, what if there's like Pokemon hunters who like kill them if they see them walking around, you know what I mean? You know that would be a thing if it was real life. Like, there would be like Pokemon hunters who like shoot them. Look at this guy. Wait, this is not my alpha. This is not my alpha. This is him. Oh my god, that gotta be so big. Bro, he's so big. Holy guacamole. I never thought I would actually get my alpha, not gonna lie. I thought it was a dead dream. Look at him, he's so big. That's my ace right there. I'm about to feed him a bunch of roids. We're gonna roid him up. We're gonna roid him up. Look at him. Pokemon abuse. Let the other Pokemon free. They're happy. I'm protecting them from the wild. Imagine this, okay, Dai-chan? Imagine this. Imagine you have a baby, okay? You have a baby, right? You have a baby you have to take care of. Where would you rather him be? A baby, right? In the fucking wild? Or in your box that keeps him permanently safe? Where would you rather him be? Be honest with me. You know? No, answer the question. Where would you rather the baby be, huh? Answer the question, Dai-chan. Stop playing dumb. You don't want to answer the question because you're scared of the truth. You'd rather free the baby. He's gonna die in the wild. That's crazy. You basically admitted you're a baby murderer. That's crazy. I guess Thunder Punch. Nope. I'm just too smart for you to understand. Okay, oh man. You know what I want now? I want the Mega Gardevoir. I mean, an Alpha Gardevoir. I'm gonna start hunting for an Alpha Gardevoir. Fuck it. Let's go. Today we start the hunt for an Alpha Gardevoir. First, I gotta remember where the hell did I find. First, I gotta remember where did I find my Gardevoir. Or my Kirlia. My Kirlia. Where did I find it? I forgot. I gotta look around for a bit. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna become friends with my Pokemon so that way Lois Slide? Wait, what? Nope, I'm too smart. Too smart for you to understand. Like, imagine this, okay? Imagine I'm like, you know what? My best friend Riolu, who I've been with for like so long, I'm gonna free you. And then when you're walking down the road and you see somebody random over, and he's just dead on the street. How would you feel? How would you feel in that situation? You let him free and you just find them ran over in the middle of the street. How would you feel in that situation? Would you still feel that freeing him was the right call? Exactly. Exactly. You know answer. Just insults. When your enemy relies on insulting you, you know you've already won. Like when your enemy just relies on insults, you've already won. You don't have to say a single other word. Okay, fuck, I wanna believe that God, where the hell did I get my Gardevoir at? Fuck if I remember, man. I may just have to give up on it as much as I want. I really want one though, man. Fuck. Kirby would never bully me. He's nice to me. Kirby is nice to me. He would never bully me. Oh, cool. Maybe I should just Google it. Hey Google. Okay, Google. Vert Sector 4. Let's see. Vert Sector 4. Vert Sector 3. Vert Sector 4, here it is. Alright, this is where the Pokemon I'm looking for should be. Teleport here. Should be around here. Should be around here, I think. Wait, where the hell is it? I'm in... Oh, I really left the area. It should be over here then. Wait. Okay. I'll be honest, Daichin, I don't really enjoy arguing that much. Like, when you start arguing with me, I kind of want to just ignore you the whole time. I'm not a big arguer, man. I know you're probably stressed and you want to let out the anger with me, but I can't be bothered, I'm going to be honest. Maybe I'll go up here. Oh, there's one right there. There's one downtown alpha. I know there was like a better place. Wasn't there like one of those, like a bunch of them? Maybe I'm like misremembering. Because there's only one here. Very low chance of that ever becoming an alpha. But it's not impossible. I fucked up on my big tacos. Sure. That's crazy. Have you seen the Pokemon cooking videos where they cook the Pokemon? Those videos are crazy. Like, they'll like get the Pokemon and cook them like you do like regular animals. Oh! It's this legendary super trash can. There it is. Do you want the alpha trash can Pokemon? Sounds so bad. Okay, William. Hold on. Magenta Sector 7. Magenta Sector 7. Let me find that. Like, honestly, like, I think this is like more fun for me than doing the extra story, just hunting Pokemon. Where's Magenta at? Oh, there it is. Magenta Sector 7. Here we go. Teleport here. The Alpha Trash Pokemon. It's so funny. Man, this game is more fun than Metaphor. Bro, Metaphor catching Stray is crazy. It is though. No hate. I hope Shizu's in here, but yeah, no hate. I do find this significantly better than Metaphor. Wait, is it here? But look at how big this thing is. Weird question. Anybody that's here, I'm curious what you guys think. What's your guys' favorite game that I streamed? Oh, gee, I wonder what Kirby's gonna say. I wonder what Kirby's gonna say. Not an awful. Not an awful. There's a lot of them here, though. Okay, I'm gonna mark this place here. We're literally just gonna teleport in and out till we get an alpha from here. Yakuza? Oh yeah, that was super fun. Can't wait to do another Yakuza game eventually. Well, this stream is about to get really fucking boring because it's literally just me gonna be looking for an alpha Gardevoir thing. Maybe I should do this off stream because we're not watching. Yeah, super excited for the next one. Wait, what the hell? No, let me get this. Ow. What will do? What's... Oh wow, he can't hit it all the way up there. That's crazy. Oh, it's already here. That was so fast. What the hell was that? Yep. Yes! That is 2 alphas, holy shit. That is 2 alphas in my team, I'm so happy. Sorry, Gardevoir, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Oh my god, I feel so bad. I feel so bad. I am replacing Guard the Goat. Dang. Goodbye, my friends. Permanent box time. Living in the box forever. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Yes. Yes, I'm the winner. I am the winner. I win. Okay, okay, next I need to go heal my Pokemon. Okay, let's go heal them. You're replacing all of them, yeah. I'm getting a bunch of alphas, that's why. Like, ideally, you want to have a team full of alpha Pokemon. God, what if I try to catch an alpha Eevee now? That'd be insane, but I don't think I can do it. She can evolve. Hola, Seika. How are you? Male Ralts? Wait, it's a male? Oh, well. I can't be too picky. Yeah, it is male. Fuck! Unlucky. That is unlucky. Look how big it is, though. Jesus. I can't be too picky. We'll replace them. Bro, trying to get an... I already got an alpha. You know how hard it would be to get a fucking female one now? Oh my lord. I guess I could try. You guys don't mind? Shiny female? Fuck it, we're looking for a shiny female. I know what you are. Do they make a better alpha? No. No, they do not. There goes. One of the Hololive members hunted a shiny Ralts forever. Really? Jesus. Minecraft is the good. No, it doesn't. You're talking about like villager sex? I guess the villagers and the animals have sex. But you can't have sex though, so it's lame. If you can't have sex, it's lame. Who would even have sex with that? I guess they have to be like player on player. Because brother, I am not trying to hit up one of those villagers. They're not my type. Not my type. Why not the cows? Hello? Question mark? Might as well like kill them every time to like level up my Pokemon. Yeah, fuck it. Seeing the cows is crazy, not gonna lie. Is actually a Gyarados here? Where's the Gyarados at? I don't see any Gyarados around here. Yo, we were gonna say Gyarados here. Oh well. I would like an alpha, like a shiny one of these things. Wait, what's? Looks like over here, right? Looks like here, I think. I would love a shiny Ralts. That would be cool as hell. But I don't think it's ever gonna happen. It just, you know, the chances are so little. Dude, imagine the shiny awful Ralts. Crazy, because even if it was a shiny awful Ralts, if it was male, I would still be like, nah. Let's just boom again. Okay, well, the hunt for a female alpha Ralts begins. It all starts with one step. One small step. I feel like it's closer to over here. It all starts with sorry. That's your foot in the door. There it is. Okay, is it female though? Come on, baby. It's male. Slop. Kill it. It's dead. It's male. What are the chances of 2 males in a row, dude? What are the fucking chances of 2 males in a row, huh? Somebody tell me that. Somebody tell me the chances. 2 awful males in a row. What's in here? Why does it keep switching my waypoint? I hate it. I guess this is what we're doing all stream, guys. Do you guys come here to watch me just hunt the Pokemon the whole time? I hope so, because that's what you're getting. Well, please your free Pokemon to your sex dungeon. Let's go. Only Pokemon under 3 feet tall are allowed there. That might be the most fucked up thing I've said so far. Okay, let's go back. Blah 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 blah. I think it's this way? Yeah, it's this way. Go him. I mean her. Yeah. Good kill. Oh, let's get out of here again. At least this one gets insta respawns. Unlike in the Riolu, which had like a 50% chance of even being there. I think Riolu was probably my hardest hunt so far. Is there any of the other alphas I want from my team? I could go for the Baneri, but I'm not dying for it. I guess it would be cool to have a big one. I might go for the Baneri. I might go for it. I think that's what I'll do. I'll translate between this and Baneri. See which one I get first. So what gender are you? You're male? Yeah, perfect. There it is, Alpha. It's male. Slop. Kill it. Oh my lord. Not fuck around. Jesus. Okay, Baneri was in sector like 3 or whatever. Something like over here. I forgot where Baneri was. I don't think it was here. Might be over here. What was that sound? Did you guys hear that? It was like a happy sound. What was that? I have no idea what that sound was. Could have sworn I heard something. Maybe I made it up. Maybe I just imagined it. Maybe I imagined it. I guess Benaria wasn't here. Was it? Guess not. Let's go back for the over here. Then we'll come back to look for Benaria afterwards. I think I do want them off of Benaria. I do want one. Oh, another alpha. What gender are you? Come on. Oh my lord, what is this bad luck, man? Are all the alphas male? Can there be no alpha females? Is this game sexist? Maybe it was here. This guy has a Benaria. Does he tell you where he got it? Over here, maybe? Guess not. I guess, I don't know. I'll look somewhere else in a minute. Let's go look for the ropes. Okay, this way. Man, I'm not sure how the next mainline Pokemon is gonna compete with this game. Let me tell it. This game is really good. Maybe it's over here. It's gotta be here. Maybe not. Kill it. Nice. What's wrong with you? Oh, you have work up. I think I'm just gonna go over the Benarius. I feel like I'm going insane. Okay, let's go back over here. I'm just gonna Google where the Baneri is. Hey Google, in Pokemon ZA, where does Baneri spawn?
Baneri is found in Wild Zone 6 of Lumio City in Pokemon Legends ZA, specifically in the road area near the southeastern gate. It can be encountered during both day and night.
Wild Zone 6? Let's just slap here. Where's my Wild Zone 6? Here? Oh yeah, there's Baneri's here. Wait, I already have an awful Baneri, don't I? Yes, I do. I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, so I already have an awful Baneri. Already have an awful Riolu. I have my starter, who's just a goat. So he's good. I kind of want the ghost type. I might try to catch a ghost type later. I have my Vaporeon. I could try to. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm gonna rotate between Eevee and Riolu. I'm gonna try to get an alpha Eevee. It's like super duper rare, but there is a chance I can get an alpha Eevee. Jesus, back to this bullshit. Cause you know we kept just coming back up here trying to find an Eevee, like a normal one. I'm looking for an alpha. It's gonna take like a billion years of grinding. 1 billion years of grinding. But it would just not do it. It's a normal one. Cool, so I don't have to worry about it. Let's go look for this. Cool. So we'll just keep doing this for now. Spin. Spin. Okay, cool. Another alpha. Will it be male or female? Another male. I'm sure there's no male ones. Could be no female ones, I mean, but I guess time will tell. Let's see. Now we'll go check on Eevee. Eevee. Look, it's an alpha Lucha thingy. Still normal. So we're leaving. Goodbye. No alpha Eevee. Let's see if we got an alpha here. I hope it's possible for Eevee to be an alpha. Part of me feels like it might be impossible. But I guess we'll see. Only time will tell. Literally today's stream is just gonna be this probably. Unless we get like really fucking lucky. Which I doubt we will, but you never know. Because you never know. Kill that thing. Nice hit. Hit it again. Ouch. Cool. Can I change your moves? Okay, Eevee time. Imagine we get a shiny Eevee, bro. That would be insane. I don't even know what a shiny Eevee would look like. Dude, if it's a shiny Eevee, do all his evolutions become shiny? What the hell does a fucking shiny Umbreon look like? Oh, that would be insane, but I don't think we'll ever get that. I'll take either a shiny one or an alpha one. Doesn't really matter. I'll take either or. I just don't want the generic one. Nice. Oh, he didn't even spawn this time, did he? Oh, he did spawn, but it's just normal. He's just normal. Normal little Eevee. Normal little Eevee. When I lose it all, slip and fall, you laugh at me. When I lose it all, lose it all. That's an alpha. What are you, buddy? Female! That's what we're looking for. Oh, did we catch it? We did! Perfect! That's one objective complete. Oh, back in the box you go. Oh, that's one objective complete. Now, should I try to get the Alpha Eevee? That is the question. Do I try to get a fucking Alpha Eevee? Jesus, that sounds like insanity. But I don't think I'll ever get that lucky. I got really lucky with how many Alphas I got here, but... Okay, I need to heal him real quick, actually. There. Bum, 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 bum. I guess I'll go try to look one more time. Let's see here. So I have my Umbreon. My whole team is Alpha, except for my Umbreon, my starter. I guess half my team is Alpha, which is really good, I think. I'm gonna keep you out for now and erase your friendship or whatever. I just need I'm probably gonna replace Gyarados with something. But it's not here. It's not here. That's surprising. It's in here every other time. So that thing. I don't really want. Is there any other Pokemon that I want? Slop. 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 I think I'm good off that. Nope. I could go with that. That thing's a fairy, right? Wait, isn't Gardevoir a fairy? Yeah, I don't need a fairy. So that's not good. Yeah, I don't really like any of these Pokemon that are in these walled areas. I don't really need them. Okay, I guess for now, I'll, okay, for now I'll just go, here I go. I could try catching this Alpha up here, see what that's all about. Stabilize. How's it going? Heading. What up, guys? Don't mind me. I can try catching this thing. That's interesting. Need crash. Meowstic? Who the fuck just hit me? Bro, this thing's not even fighting back. Alright, cool. Let's see what this thing is. What is a Meowstic? A Meowstic is a sidekick. Don't really want it. Don't need a sidekick. So that was a waste of time. So what else do I want? I don't even know what Pokemon I want. I guess I'll just keep my team for now till I figure out what I want. Alright, I think that's enough grinding for now. I got my female Kirlia, so I can just worry about that. I'm gonna try to leave you one more time. See if it's an alpha. If it's not, then whatever. We'll just move on. Yeah. I think we spent a good time hunting alphas now. A good amount of time. Yeah, there's no Eevee up here. That's fine. Okay, I do wanna raise my friendship limit with my Pokemon here. So let's go. Let's have some tea. Bro, he's so big he just has to stand there. That's crazy. Look how big he is. He's so big. He's so fucking big, man. Okay, cool. So now I'm gonna feed him. So that way, where's my XP? Here we go. What do I just go a little bit crazy with it? Give him 40. Wow, that does not give a lot. What about you? How do you do off these? Yeah, these don't give a lot. Oh, I see. Oh, he can evolve. Hey Google, in Pokemon ZA, how do you evolve Baneri?
Muniri evolves into Lopunny when it reaches a high friendship level. To
Oh,
raise
okay,
its
cool.
friendship,
So friendship level, we'll do that. Here's its friendship real quick. Won't feed the last food of this guy. Okay. What is this? Oh, okay. So we'll evolve these real quick. Yay! She's an alpha. Woo! Lucario. Okay, cool. No one raised Baneri's friendship or whatever. We could have some tea real quick, I guess. Yeah, that sounds good to me. I kind of want to change my girl's outfit. I might go get some clothing real quick. Got kind of bored of this one. Okay, clothing, where's the... Here we go, here's the clothing. Advanced clothing. That does look kind of good. That's kind of not that good, actually, that one. Kind of like this one, though. Cool. Kind of want this thing. Kind of don't. I think I'm good off it. Wait, what? Did I buy the pants from here? Did I not buy these? I did. Why aren't they wearing them? There we go. Wait, oh my lord. Yes. Cool. What is this tea? I guess this is it. Okay, cool. Wait, no. I forgot. Where was it in here? I'm so confused. There you go, this is what I was looking for. Okay, so if I do this, oh, she puts on like... Okay, I see. Boring. Okay. Yeah, sure. Nope. Not quite what I'm looking for. Nope. Gamble. Oh, hello. Hi, Omar. How are you? Jesus. Okay. Kind of don't hate that hat. It's kind of cute. I'm good for now though. I'm looking for socks. There's no like real like normal socks around here. That's what I'm looking for. I'm at a different store. But there's more shops here. Let me try this place real quick. Hi guys. Let's see what there is here. Over here, right? Yep. I don't think I've been here before. Just need brand new clothing. I don't have any commands, I'm sorry. They don't work. I'm a sham. I'm a sham. Okay. Oh, nothing too interesting quite just yet. Something over here, right? No, okay, cool. What about here? Nope. Okay. This looks atrocious, but I guess I'll take a look at this. What the hell? That's interesting. I think I'm good off that. Whatever, all ass. All ass. This one here. Wait, have I been here? Almost have. We'll check this real quick, I guess. This way. Hopefully we have some nice socks here. That's all I want, some nice socks. Well, these shoes are cute. Okay, cool. Now you need some. I mean, the leggings don't look bad, but I want like I'm trying to find like some that are like really short, where you could barely even notice them. Oh my lord. Nope, no socks here. This is haircuts. No hair, no socks here. Any socks here? There are socks here, but they're all really long. Really long ones. Okay, these are kind of normal. Look at these, yeah, sure. These are black ones. Yeah, there is. Cool. It's exactly what I wanted. Yay, we're set. Wait, what? Why did they change color? Okay, cool. They're black. So I was just confused. Okay, cool. I'm all set. What is this? Alright, I'm good off this. I'm good off this. Alright, cool. I'm happy with how my girl looks. Alright, let's go. What am I doing now? Right. Well, I evolved these guys. I want to change their moves though. I'm not sure. This will do Dragon Pulse. Aura Spear. Sounds good to me. Bulldoze? Sure. I think it's about 50. Nope, we'll leave it like that. Cool. So he looks powerful. What about you? Change moves. Jesus. Confusion. I think I'm good with that. Dazzling Gleam. Alright, cool. Awesome. Alright, now I just need to raise her friendship limit, or his friendship limit. Wait. Let's go here. Alright. I want the fucking... Yep. Okay. Nothing here. Well, back to fucking alpha hunting. Because I want now an alpha female binary. So, we're gonna be here for another 30 hours or so. Just alpha hunting. We're just gonna name this episode the alpha hunting episode of Pokemon ZA. Hey, who knows? Maybe we'll get a shiny Eevee. Imagine we get a shiny Eevee. Wouldn't that just be amazing? How does one even like look for shinies, man? Is it just like pure RNG and luck? Is there any sort of like logic to it? I wonder. I do wonder if there's any logic to it. Can he jump up there? Yes, again. Cool. Just a normal one. Just a normal one. Normal Eevee, aka useless. Livable, what are you? Oh, you're male. Rip. Cool. Sleepy. Go to sleep then. What are you still doing here? What are you still here doing here, Dave? Go to sleep. Good for now. Oh, is it because he's an alpha? That's cool. I was like, what's that little face next to his gender? I think that means that it's an alpha. That's pretty cool. I love alpha Pokemon. I really do. I think they're like one of my favorite things in Pokemon. I hope they bring it to mainline Pokemon at some point. Because alphas are so cool. I think she needs more XP right now. Gosh, she's so big. She like carrying me around. I promise to support you always next one. I appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, you can go to sleep. Sleep the stream on. Kya. Nope. Okay. Okay, this back over here now. Here's the yeah. Okay, cool. And my guard that was level significantly higher level. That move is so cool. Cool. I'm the type 2 because someone got this a view. True. I mean, there's 6 viewers, it says on my thingy. And they're not typing, so I think it counts as a view, doesn't it? Maybe it doesn't. I don't know how the thing works, honestly. I don't know how the thing works. You have been lurking? I see. Is that seriously still a thing though? Like, if you don't type, it'll count as a viewer thing? Sure as it didn't like roll it back. guess? That's crazy. Crazy. Hey, I just met you. Here's my number. It's the normal one. Hey Google, in Pokemon ZA, can Eevee be an alpha?
Yes, Eevee can be an alpha Pokemon in Pokemon Legends ZA, typically found in Wild Zone 19.
In Wild Zone 19, that's like, what Wild Zone is my latest one? 13? Yeah, that would probably be like really fun in the game. No alphas. Oh well. Oh, Alpha Zone, Wild Zone 19. Doesn't look to be like near the end game of the game. I wonder if also like in the city they can be alpha. I hope so. I wonder if you can buy candies for experience in this game. That'd be cool. You could buy experience candies off of a store or something. It's just a normal one, but we better get Nightfall, so there's a chance it changes here. I wonder if there's like a candy store or something where you could buy experience candies. Oh, he just disappeared. Go. Office here. Oh, back to Eevee. The infinite cycle never ends. It's endless fun for the whole family. I really do need candy because I have no idea how I'm gonna make my Pokemon catch up to my starter. My starter is way stronger than the rest of my Pokemon. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, back over here. No alpha bunnies. They're all normal. The bananas are so cute. I like how there's a bunch of them. I wonder if male and female Pokemon have like different voices. Eevee's here? Eevee is not here. Okay. Back to Benaries. No alpha Benary. Jesus. Very low chance here, huh? Guess I'll go back over here. Okay. Come on, baby. Give me an Alpha Eevee. He's not even here. He did not clock in today. Crazy. Crazy. Alpha Binary? No Alpha Binary. Okay, I'm getting a little bit annoyed. I think I might just give up on this. I mean, Alpha Binary does sound nice though, but I mean, I do really want the Alpha Binary though. I think I don't want to give up. I don't want to give up. I refuse. Never back down, never what? Never give up. That Gardevoir is huge. Yeah, she's bigger than me. Oh, Jesus. Kill that. Didn't die. Survived. Cool. No Alpha Eevee. He's not even here. Where did you go, Eevee? Where did Eevee go? Who knows? Maybe he's scared of nighttime. Maybe he's a daytime Pokemon. That's a very real possibility. If he's not here this time, I'm gonna make it daytime. Because he might unironically be a daytime Pokemon. I could definitely see that being a thing. Or he's exclusive to daytime. Funny thing is, I feel like this Pokemon technically is in the heart of a game. You can just feed all your candy to like one Pokemon and make them out-level everything. I feel like if you out-level enough, you'll just beat everything. At least in like the story and stuff. And I think Eevee is a daytime Pokemon. Like exclusive to daytime. So let me find a bench. Make it daytime. Here we go. Yes. It's daytime. We got the beautiful day. It's a beautiful day outside. Birds are singing. Flowers are blooming. It's a wonderful day for you. To catch an Alpha Eevee. It's weird. Who might be here? Look at that crocodile. This is the story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world. Cause she looks so sad in photographs. I absolutely love her when she smiles. Her hair never falls that quiet the same way. You never seem to run out of things to say. This is the story of a... Oh yeah, so yeah, this is the daytime Pokemon, I guess. Only shows up in daytime. Okay, that's good. At least we know that. Last time I remember I kept coming back, he wasn't here. I'm like, where's Eevee? He doesn't want to spawn. It was probably nighttime. I just didn't notice. No Alpha's here. So we'll just go. Leave. I'll take an Alpha or a Shiny. At this one I'm just anything. I'll take anything. Just not a fucking default. I just don't want a standard one. I have the Ultra Ball, right? That's a great ball. Okay, I forgot. I want to give my Eevee the guard the votes. Yeah, not Eevee the guard the vote, the guard the vote. Just another normal one. Bad luck after bad luck. I'm starting to think we're never gonna get this fucking alpha Eevee. Assuming it's even possible. It's starting to feel like it might be impossible, I'm not gonna lie. Because I found so many alpha of the Gardevoir, but none of the Eevee. The Eevee hasn't even shown up once. And like, little known fact, I've been hunting this Eevee for a long time. I've actually been hunting this Eevee for a long time. I've never once seen it be alpha. I'm gonna ask Google. Hey Google, can an Eevee in the wild in Pokemon ZA be an alpha?
Yes. A wild Eevee in Pokemon Legends ZA can spawn as an alpha, especially.
What about if it's just in the city and not in a wild zone?
Yes, alpha Pokemon can also spawn on rooftops and other specific locations throughout Lumio City, outside of the designated wild zones. Eevee is known to have.
Okay, cool. So it is possible. I'm generally just getting really fucking unlucky, which is crazy. My luck is atrocious. Just equip the Ultra Ball. Damn it, Eevee. You're not an alpha. You're not even a Giga Shad. You're normal. You're normal, Eevee. I wonder if all the Eevee evolutions have a shiny variant, or if it's shiny, it'll look different than all of them. I wonder. I feel dumb doing this, but I mean, it's not that weird, right? I believe that a lot of Pokemon like enthusiasts spend a lot of time just like looking for shinies and such, but instead of shinies, I'm looking for alphas. I mean, I'll take the shiny if it pops up, but I don't think a shiny. I don't think I've ever seen a shiny. I think I saw one shiny, which is absolutely insane. Like in my entire career of playing Pokemon games, look at that, it's the Alpha Magikarp. Or fear the Alpha Magikarp. Fear him. I think in my entire career of playing Pokemon, I've seen one shiny. Like literally in my entire lifetime of playing Pokemon games. Now keep in mind I haven't played that many Pokemon games, but if I played a good bit, you know? Put a good bit of time, or like 100 hours, I'd say. Pokemon. Gotta admit, what? What you gotta admit? Look how sunny it is. I feel like it'd be hot in here. Another normal one, brother. Stop being normal. Don't you play this game? It doesn't look as slow as I imagine, just the buildings, honestly. I think it looks really good. I really like the art style of this game. I think it looks really pretty, like really appealing. I know, like technically speaking, it's like low quality because it's, you know, yeah, you know, it's, if you look really close at this, I bet you, like, yeah, look at that. It's a fucking painting. But I don't do that. I'm just, like, to me, this is all just like the background. I don't really care that much about it. I feel like generally speaking, it looks pretty good. Could it be better? Yes. It's not atrocious. Oh my god. I don't know if you ever played Scarlet and Violet, man. Now that game was ugly. I hated that game. I finished Scarlet and Violet. And let me tell you, yeah, no voice acting. Yeah, hopefully next Pokemon will get voice acting because it really needs it. But yeah, Scarlet and Violet, oh my lord. I don't recommend that game to anyone. It has some neat ideas, but it's just the performance is so atrocious. Is Gardevoir Omega? Yeah, look at it. I mean, it's an alpha. It's an alpha. Look at that. Look at that big ass thing. She's keeping me safe from the rain. In her bosom. In her bosom. I think I'm getting really unlucky with these bunnies as well. The Veneries. Maybe I gotta kill them? Maybe if I kill them, maybe it'll increase the chance. Maybe I gotta kill the Eevee too. No, that sounds like a bad idea. I feel like going respawn. Look at the rain. It's such beautiful rain. I do wonder how much FPS it's running at though. It feels like 60. Which is good. I think 60 is good. Didn't spawn this time? He didn't. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Eevee didn't spawn this time. What a coinkadeek. Let's go back. And I have done it before, and I could do it some more. I got my eye on the score. I'm getting close to my goal. It's too soon. It's too late. It's too soon. It's too late. It's like a tick, 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 tick. Oh. Not here again. Is it because of the rain? Maybe Eevee doesn't like rain. That could be very possible because it stopped spawning when it started raining. Maybe that's what it is, and it's like sunny weather. One day I'll play this game. It's a good game. Oh wait, how's Kingdom Hearts going, Sekai? Did you ever did you ever get to beat Leon and Yuffie? Oh great, amazing even. I'm busy coding Sedge? What does coding Sedge mean? I'm still trying to get a job. Oh. Have you tried Indeed? Indeed's a very good page. It's where I got my job. Maybe you could get a remote job like me. Do you like customer service? All you need is good internet. They'll send you the PC and stuff. Some jobs require you to have your own PC, but if he's not here this time, I'm just gonna assume he can't spawn in rain. That's what I'm gonna assume. I'm like very introverted. I don't think I can do customer service. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I think he can't come out in the rain. Might have to sit at a bench again. Yeah, I'm not introverted at all. I'm very extroverted, so for me, I've always wanted to do customer service, and being able to do it from home means I don't have to drive, I don't have to get ready, and I don't waste time every day driving or whatever. So to me, it's like my dream job. I honestly do love my job. I think I'm very lucky to have the job I have, but that's besides the point. So what type of job would you want, Sekai? If you could just pick a job, right? And don't say some shit like video game tester, because you know that shit's not gonna happen. It's not a real job. What's something that you would like to be at if you just picked your job? No benches. Couldn't find a bench. Is there a bench here? I don't see one. Gonna be really soft with that's crazy. Did you study that like at all, or are you just gonna like hope they train you in the job? Like you told me we were doing some exams, I remember a while back. Did you study for it? This way. Yeah, you just graduated computer science. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome, dude. Well, good luck. That's a real fucking, you know, that's, passion work, right? See that, bro? Good luck trying to find a job, though. I think you can still use it Indeed, though, or whatever. You can put in there, like, you know, looking for computer science or whatever. I think it works like that. I think it does. Yeah, no, this Eevee is never coming out again until it stops raining. So I need to get rid of this rain. Is it weird that I hate when my viewers get jobs? Like, brother, your job is to watch me stream. Why are you being employed? Jesus. No, I know I don't pay you, but you know. I pay you with entertainment. Is that not important? I really need a bench. I think I'm gonna go look for a bench after I look at these binaries real quick. I'm getting really unlucky with these offers, by the way. So I can compete with Daichan? Oh, let's go! Oh, let's go! Gifted, you know what? Get that job. Sekai, I'll be here supporting you. Get that job. Yeah, it is nice not being broke. I was in NEET for a while. I finished, I only did my associates in college. I didn't go any further than that. I finished it and I'm like, I'm done with college. Fuck college. What is this? I guess so. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I only did my associates and I'm like, I'm done. Cause, you know, you go into college and you expect, like, you know, people to give a fuck. That's kind of what I expected. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go in there. It's gonna be completely different from high school or whatever. It's the same shit but easier at the start. When you're just doing an associates. I didn't like it. I was not a fan of it. So I ended up getting my associates and just leaving. I'm like, I'm good. I'm done. Maybe once I got further up in education, it would have gotten more serious. But I had some advanced classes, and I don't know. It seemed like everything now needs a degree. I mean, not my job. That's why I used to do customer service. Super chill stuff. So yeah. I'm super happy with my job. My dream job, because I do have an associate's in psychology. So obviously, do some kind of like therapist or something. But that's hard to get, I think. At least like and be successful at it, like actually make money. Because you would need to have like, I don't know, maybe I could work for someone. But yeah. Can you be a psychiatrist? I'm not sure, honestly. But considering what I have with my associates, I wouldn't bet on it. But maybe. Where's the bench at? Here's a bench. Yes. We'll do nightfall and then we're gonna do it again for daytime. It's battle time, baby. But the point is that right now I'm like super comfortable with my job or whatever. and I have a lot of time for streaming too, because I don't have to drive anywhere. I feel like if I ever retire from streaming, like I give up on content creation altogether, then that's when I'll go for being a psychologist or whatever. Because I feel like that's something that actually takes like commitment. My current job right now is I go in, do my job, clock out, and I'm done, you know? I'm like, I could just do whatever the fuck I want. But, you know, yeah. I feel like that would change if I pursued a different career. You know, jobs are all very different. You know, so I feel like I'm very lucky to have a job that allows me to have time for streaming, pays good, and you know, it's something that I enjoy. On top of all that, I enjoy it, pays good, and it allows me to stream. So it's like my perfect job for where I'm at in life at the moment. Literally. Gives me good paid time off too. You can be a constantly teacher at school. Yeah, I actually considered that. I know it sounds like cringe, because it probably doesn't pay that much or whatever, but it sounds fun. I've always loved talking with people and trying to help them. I've always had a lot of fun with that, so I mean, I wouldn't hate it. What happened? Were you me? Like that ass, like the psychology stuff, that's like, that would be like my passion work. I'd probably commit to my job like pretty fully. But right now my passion is like streaming and stuff. I want to go back to making YouTube videos. Just, you know, there's a lot of complications that I've been running into, which is really fucking annoying, but I'm trying to get back into like YouTube videos ASAP for sure. Yeah, content creation is like my passion. I'm hoping one day I take off in this, but it's, you know, it's a dream more than anything. But when this inevitably completely fails and I give up, I do want to be able to I would love to be a great, yeah, full-time psychologist or whatever. Oh, a dog. What are the TikToks you bum? TikTok. I kind of talked about it. I don't have enough money to to hire an editor right now. I could edit myself or whatever, but the software that I use for editing actually costs money. I don't have money right now because I've been, you know, I bought the Switch 2, bought the model, bought a few things, and I'm just like, and I'm saving for Japan. Are you dumb? What do you mean am I dumb? And yeah, I just pirate. Yeah, I used to have it pirated, but it would sometimes, like, my PC would sometimes slow down, and I'm like, it's the fucking pirated software. I've always felt like pirating software like really fucks up your PC. I feel like someone's always mining crypto off it or some shit. I've never been a big fan of slow down because your PC was ass. I don't know, man. I've had too many issues with like, remember when my RAM was on not my RAM, my wait, I think it might have been my RAM. My something was like super high all the time, even though I didn't have anything open. Remember when that was a thing? Like, it would just like be like really high for no reason, eating up all my resources. I always assumed that's because of the pirating software. So I got to the point where, like, I don't want to deal with pirating software anymore, and I don't want to pay for it. And plus, editing is hard. I'm like, I'm gonna pay somebody else to do it, to edit for me. So that's where I'm at the moment. I could, you know, I guess I could buy the software or whatever. I did consider pirating while I wait to get money to be able to edit buy one, but I just been questioning myself basically. If it wasn't open, then it wouldn't be possible for it to happen. Do you think so? You never heard of like programs that run in the background? That's a thing, you know. Like that's how people get hacked and stuff. They'll run in your background without you like ever having it open. Like when you get hacked, like unironically hacked, you won't be able to tell that people are like messing with your stuff because it can open up in the background or whatever. So that's why showing in the background counts as it being open. Well, you know what I mean, where like you can't just see it. Normally you should be able to see it, right? But you wouldn't be able to see it in this situation. God, this Eevee refuses to be an alpha. It's so sad. You can see it? Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Just check. Let's ask Google this. Hey Google, is it possible for a virus to run a program and it not be able to be seen on Task Manager?
Yes, it is possible for a virus to run without appearing in Task Manager. The most common way this is achieved is through a type of malware called a rootkit.
Yeah, so yeah, like I said, yeah, so if you get, yeah, like if you actually get hacked, then yeah, it wouldn't even show up in Task Manager. Which is like, this is why I've always been scared to be like a PC enthusiast, because like before I used to pirate everything on my old PC because I'm like, if this shit breaks, who gives a shit? But now like my PC is so important to me that I'm like, man, I don't want to put it in risk. If my PC breaks, there goes streaming, there goes playing games, there goes VTubing, there goes everything, right? So I'm like, I'll just play it safe. Oh, it didn't even spawn this time. Huh. You know? PC enthusiasts would be smart enough to know the pirate without being... I don't know. You know, I keep up with a lot of YouTubers. Most of like the ones that are serious, they do pay for it for the editing software. And the ones that are like really big, they'll just pay someone else to edit. I don't know. I feel like pirating is like I think there is always gonna be risk to it. Something take a little people can pirate without getting virus. I don't know, man. You know, I just feel like Jesus, get off me. You have to check the download beforehand. No, because there's so many downloads, especially with editing software. You have to ignore all the warnings. You have to. I don't know if you've ever like tried to pirate like, you know, programs, but they'll tell you like, oh, when the warning comes up telling you that it's a virus, just ignore it. Click run anyways, and you just have to do it and hope you're not getting fucking doxxed or whatever. Pirating was illegal? You mean is? I have. Yeah, and like when you're installing it, the tutorials always tell you ignore all the warnings. Ignore them. Just ignore them. Blood prove my point? What do you mean? What did I prove exactly? But yeah, point is that you can't pirating, the whole reason why it's not, you know, especially with stuff like that, is that, you know, if it says enough antivirus or anything like that, you just would download. No, you have to. The thing about computers like virus detectors and all that is that companies like Microsoft, they don't want you pirating the stuff. They don't want you, so they purposely program antiviruses and such to track those things and delete them. So your antivirus will unironically stop you even if it's safe, just because it's your pirating software. It'll try to stop you. What are you laughing at us, huh? Like, that's unironically how it works. Confidently incorrect. I'm literally correct. I'm literally 100% correct. 100% correct. I know, I've been like... I know you guys may not believe this, but when it comes to software and like pirating stuff, I'm very literate when it comes to like because I've been editing YouTube videos since I was like 15, I want to say. But working towards it. I've looked at how other people do it, and the way I do it is probably the most meta way. You know, and that does always usually include turning off your antivirus and such. That's just how it is, you know? That's just how it is. God, I am not getting lucky like at all, man. Might just be the unluckiest person ever. Oh, killed both of them. Yeah, no, I did a lot of research. It's not just me being like, you know, like stubborn or cocky or anything. Legit, if you guys find like a 100% secure way to install like Adobe or whatever, if you know what I mean, then by all means let me know and I'll do that. The most popular way, I mean, I think I can say it on stream because I'm not big. I hope it's, you know, Sony doesn't come after my ass, but it's called like Gen P. Gen P is like the most popular way to do it. You know, yeah, Gen P is the most popular way to do it. When it comes to Sony Vegas, that is just bullshit, but when it comes to Adobe Premiere, it's just Gen P. That's the most meta way to do it. And yeah, it involves you turning off your antivirus. Does involve that. I'm after you just because you talk about it, Lil Pup. They do, you know. Did you hear about that one streamer who was pirating Pokemon games on stream, and Nintendo caught him because he was like really cocky about it. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna stream Pokemon games, and no, but Nintendo can't do shit. He was like talking shit, and they sued him. He has to pay like I don't know, like $5 million, I think, $5 million, something like that. That's completely different, really? Is it? I mean, think about it. Like, it's all about pirating or whatever, right? Like, people think that pirating isn't that big of a deal, but that's just because generally, like, companies ignore it because they have no one to target, right? Like they have no one to target. Why are you just looping? I'm trying to catch alphas. It's like shiny hunting. You know what a shiny hunt is, Seika? He was pirating unreleased Nintendo games and showed off the gameplay before. Really? I was not aware of that. No, you have no idea? Okay, so basically, let me explain to you what I'm doing, Seika. But to finish that off, Curvy, companies, they try to find people to make an example of. They want to find someone to be like, okay, you know what, this is the person to blame for this, and we're gonna punish them so everybody's scared of doing this or whatever. But yeah, so Seika, I'm coming up here, and there's an Eevee, right? And Eevee is like the dog Pokemon that I really like. I have the evolved version of it here. It's this thing but unevolved. Every time I come up here, there's like a 5% chance, I want to say, that it's an alpha, and then there's like a 0.5% chance that it's a shiny. I'm trying to get either of those. I'm trying to get it to be either of those. So literally, I'm like respawning it and despawning it until it becomes either a shiny or an alpha. And that's basically what I want. So I'm coming here. Boom. Is alpha shiny? Stats wise, like alpha are stronger than shiny, but shiny are rarer than alpha. So you can flex a shiny. A shiny, you can be like, look at this. I have an alpha or whatever, right? I mean, you have a shiny, but actual like in-game meta, you're better off on an alpha. Shinies are just like looks wise. That's the only benefit of shiny. They look cool. They look different from all the other Pokemon versions of it. Alpha are just big. Like this is why I have like an alpha Gardevoir who's really big. She's big. Look at her. My alpha Gardevoir, she's so big. Yeah, they're bigger and they have better stats. And I even think they have unique moves compared to the generic ones. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is that I need this little shit right here to be a big Eevee. How long did he farm for the Gardevoir? Not that long. Gardevoir was kind of easy, but this Eevee is like a bitch. He never turns alpha. I've been trying so hard, and he refuses to go alpha. I might do this off stream, honestly. I'll probably if I don't catch it right now in like 15 minutes, I'll probably keep going off stream and come back with it next time, which is I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream tomorrow because it's Thanksgiving. Is anybody here doing anything for Thanksgiving, by the way? Do you guys have plans or no? Farming off with you. Do you like seeing me farm, Kirby? Doesn't it get kind of boring seeing me farm? That's what I'm thinking. Me? That made me think of that one thing that that PETA posted or whatever. Nope, I plan to watch anime. Where it's like, how would you feel if you were the one being stuffed today? Or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna stuff you, Kirby. But yeah. Anyways, I'm not sure I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Oh, I saw, yeah, it's funny. It's not an alpha, unfortunate. I want to stream tomorrow, but if it's like too much family stuff, I wouldn't be able to even if I wanted to, but if it's not. Also, I don't like what, yeah. Oh wait, alpha! It's a fucking, fuck you, die to side beam. Nobody likes males. Should have born a female. Go away. So that's what alphas look like with the red eyes. Alphas have the red eyes. So I'm trying to get Eevee to have red eyes. I don't like watching you play Pokemon at all. Look at this game and play something good like Kirby. I don't understand why you have such a vivid hate for Pokemon specifically. Like, I don't know. But it was male. I'm trying to get a female one. I have a male one. I have a male alpha. It's right here. You see, it's big, but it's male. I'm trying to get a female. Not that I have anything against males. My Lucario is a male and I'm happy with it. I think my starter is a male too, but specifically for low pointy, I wanted to be female. No reason whatsoever. I just feel like it fits better as a female. I don't even understand how this gameplay could be fun for no one but the extent. Really? You don't like collecting stuff? You don't like collecting games? You've never played like Mario or something where you like go around collecting stuff? Well, you play Genshin. Genshin's a fucking collectathon. Like what? You should get the appeal then. It's literally the same as exploring on Genshin, except that instead of looking for treasures, you're looking for Pokemon. That's literally it. It's Genshin type exploration, but instead of looking for treasures. What's the difference? I mean, apart from obviously like the battle mechanics, what would you say makes it different? Honestly speaking, Name one thing. Name one thing that makes it different. Other than obviously like the battles. Obviously battle systems, yeah, it's very different. Mario stomps on things, and Genshin has anime characters doing anime moves or whatever. Here it's just Pokemon. I don't think Eevee can spawn anywhere because it's nighttime. We don't run around doing nothing but throwing Pokeballs out for starters. It's not a thing but Pokeballs. I can do Pokemon battles. I battle these things. I don't just throw Pokeballs at them. I have to fight them. Oh, fuck! I didn't make the jump. Oh, well. You battle and catch. You also do parkour. I need to find a bench. That's barely fighting? I mean, are you trying to say that the fighting system is not that deep? I feel like this fighting system is like equally as deep as something like Genshin. Because, I mean, it's kind of like the same thing. It's all about like attributes and stuff. It's like you're just watching all the Pokemon. Yeah, but you're the one controlling the Pokemon. You tell them what to do. They don't auto battle. This isn't Honkai Star Rail. They don't do anything unless you tell them to do something. I think that's what it is. I think you gotta play the game. Cause yeah, I guess if you like don't have a brain or something, I could see why you would think I'm not doing anything. But they don't do anything unless I press buttons to make them do stuff. It's like this game is made for people without brains. I got a game recommendation for you, Krivy. You're spamming moves. Yeah, to some extent, yeah. There is thought behind it, 100%. I do think it's a bit easy, but I mean, if we're talking about like easy making it bad, then you know Genshin is pretty fucking easy for the story mode, right? And you're like, oh, but Genshin has this side content. That's where it gets hard. Exactly. That's where Pokemon gets hard as well. On the side content, but I'm not, you know, I'm not looking to do all that. I do struggle with some alphas or whatever, and that's where like I actually have to pay attention and use like the game's mechanics. This is side content. Yeah, this what I'm doing is side content, but it's not the battle side content. This is just collecting. It's like this is the equivalent of just going around gathering shit in Genshin. That's what this is. Like, it's not really difficult, it just takes time, right? Nope, yeah, exactly, it doesn't really take time. I mean, it's not really difficult, it just takes time. So, yeah. It's like, it's basically what it is, which is why, in Genshin, you can interact with the world and do poses in the areas. Yeah, you do that here too. Like, I've done. Like, I'm on a loop right now. Yeah, you don't have to like. I didn't. You can. Like, I discovered this Eevee because I did that parkour course, and it was like a side mission. And I lost it at first, but yeah, this game has the same thing. You know, where you explore new areas and stuff. It's I feel like you're underselling it. I don't know. I know you can be pretty biased, so I guess there's another Eevee. There is another one, but I don't have no idea where it's at, and it's probably not near. But the other spawner or whatever also only has one Eevee, so it's the same chances. Instead of wasting time, there's just one tiny map. Yes, it's a bit more concentrated. Obviously, Genshin is a live service game, right? Where they keep adding stuff or whatever. But yeah, I mean, this is a tinier map, but it's very packed with stuff to where, like, it's so packed with content that there's new Pokemon in every corner. When are you gonna? Well, yeah, that's a live service game. It's been out for like how many years? fuck knows how many years, but yeah, that's a lot. You can't compare a live service game that keeps getting updated to a game that is a full game on release, right? You just can't. Early discovery location and Courtyard and Vert Sector 9? Vert Sector 9. Courtyards usually have multiple, so let me try that. Vert Sector 9. Vert Sector... I think Vert is down here, actually. Sector 6. Sector 3. Sector 5. Wait. Vert Sector... Oh, Vert Sector 9. Here we go. Well, let's see if there's more than one Eevee here. What do you mean you can't compare? No, you can't compare a live service to like a game that's been out for a long time. You really can't because, yeah, sure, what do you got? Because obviously a game that gets fucking infinite updates is gonna eventually, you know, like fucking Genshin has more content, than any or most fully released games. Then why do you compare them? I'm saying like content-wise, like quantity-wise, you can't compare them. Quality-wise, well, you know, I would always. Oh wait. Oh, there is an Eevee here, but it's just the window. That's cool. I didn't know they spawned here. I could try coming here, I guess. Maybe multiple Eevees can spawn at some point. But I think it could be compared gameplay loop wise, cause bro, this clothing is so fucking ugly. Jesus. Okay, cool. I got my clothing back. Fuck that. Yeah, cause I mean quantity. Yeah, live action games will always have more, but quality. That's where you could very definitely compare them. And that's what I was comparing them about, like what you actually do in the game. Like, no matter how much Genshin, I think that's my main issue with. You know what? Let's start talking shit about Genshin, alright? How about we start talking shit about Genshin, huh? My main complaint with Genshin is that it is a live service game, but fucking you know, why hasn't the game changed? It's the same fucking game for however fucking long it's been out, man. I feel like I've said this before. I definitely said this before. Like, bro. Like, at least Pokemon releases a new game yearly, and they're all very different, right? Like, this game is nothing like Scarlet and Violet. That's every live service game. What the hell? That's not true. That is not true at all. The thing that makes Genshin really shit, which I guess you could say is every gacha or whatever, is that moves are stuck behind characters or whatever. So all the new mechanics get put on characters instead of you know, just to the system in general. CS players have been playing the same game since when you don't see them complain. I don't consider PvP games like comparable to PvE, because PvP games what are you? Not a word my time. PvP games, the appeal of PvP is you actually don't want it to change that much. Because then people might dislike the game. Once again, that's literally every character-based game. Yeah, and I think that's why I don't like character-based games. I'm not a big fan of... I mean, I'm not a big fan of gachas, period. But, I feel like, how do I put this? This is a lot easier than going to the roof, so I guess that's nice. Still not an alpha, though. New abilities are locked behind characters in League. Entire mechanics are locked behind current characters in Overwatch. Yes. But those are PvP. Once again, the thing that keeps it fresh is that you're competing with other players. Like if you, you know, I don't know much about. It's not the same thing. It's really not. If it was, it's really not. Like people that play PvP games playing for completely different reasons than why people play PvE games. Are there even like, I don't know, what's like, I don't know. I don't like live service games. I think that's really like what this all comes down to. I don't really like live service games because usually just milk the game or whatever. Keeps Genshin fresh with the new story and game modes and new areas to explore in every region. Yes, yes, and that's really good for players who like never stopped playing. But like, imagine now, right? And this is why I think this is why Wuthering Waves has such a strong fan base, right? It's because like imagine like right now you start Genshin for the first time, and then you start Wuthering Waves for the first time. Unless you just like the graphics of Genshin, because I do think Genshin has better graphics. Like gameplay wise, obviously the gameplay and scenarios of Wuthering Waves are gonna be like way better. I really do think that why is my flag there? Oh, I see. I really do think that live service games who don't make it easier to get through the, like, you can't feel the updates of Genshin if you're a new player, basically. You only feel them once you've already gotten like really far in. It's like, oh shit, okay, yeah, this is a modern game. Like me, I talk a lot of shit about Genshin, but when I do the events, like the modern events, I have a lot of fun because they use like the modern graphics and the modern animations and such. I have a lot of fun with those, but when I have to play like classic Genshin, I'm like, brother, this feels like old, you know? Yeah, I enjoy the event stories way more than the actual stories so far because of that. I just wish that all the effort that goes into new content would somehow drizzle down or whatever. Yeah. I guess what I'm trying to get at here is that character-based PvP games are lame. PvE games, I'm sorry. PvE. PvP are fine because you're like competing with somebody else, right? And you can't say the game is always the same when you take 2 years to finish 3 regions. 2 of them released at the same time, with and you refuse to connect with anything outside of the story. All different where all the difference actually are. I've tried. It's just not you know, it's not engaging. Oh, perfect. What the fuck? What the hell? Thank the fucking Lord. Because you ignore. No, I've tried. Like, it's not engaging because I've tried it. No. I've tried exploring in Genshin and stuff. I have. The thing that makes Pokemon fun to explore or whatever is that I never know what Pokemon is waiting around the corner. In Genshin, it's all just Primo Gems everywhere. Because they can't put in their real treasure because it's a gacha. And their only reward is the best rewards is like the premium currency, that's it. I'll try. No? What do you mean? Elaborate. You played a bit of Zelda, right? What is Bill waffling about? You know, I think this is another regular Eevee. But I'm getting really unlucky with these Eevees. It really fucking sucks, man. Next week I was running around out of nowhere to a new area on the map against a boss. Really? Look, if you're even in Genshin, there's random stuff everywhere. Could you vouch for that for early game? Like, could you seriously vouch for that? That type of stuff happens in early game? Because I've done, you know, we've played together. We've done co-op exploration, you and I. And it was all pretty by the books from what we've done. To me, it seems like all the word wall content is hidden behind quests. Like side quests or whatever. I could be wrong. And, you know, we are gonna eventually go, we're gonna soon go back to Genshin. This part is a Mondstadt. Yeah, I know what you mean, but yeah, I do remember that. I remember that we got that. The thing about that though is that it's a game mode that, technically speaking, there's no, like, if you were paying attention to Genshin, you're probably just gonna look up how to do it because it's something that's core to the progression of the game. Why don't you also go to the roof on Vert 9? Well, because it's harder. It's harder to get to the roof. Not me. Okay, I guess that's fair. Yeah, sure. Okay, so you find permanent game modes, right? But the thing about that is that there's a very clear limit of end game modes, right? Like there is like a very clear, like, once you find all the end game modes, that's it, right? The thing I like about yeah, that's cool. I mean, that's a great feeling. Like I get why you would like it. It's so hard for me to like try to explain how I feel about Genshin to you, because to you it sounds like Genshin was one of your first like open world games. It seems like, right? It seems like it was one of your first open world games. But to me, I've already played open world games for like shit, right? And I mean, at the end of the day, as much as you hate to hear it, it's just diet Zelda Breath of the Wild or whatever. And I think you get a lot of the same experience. Like what you're saying to me, like reminds me a lot of like the first time I played Zelda. And that was a lot of fun. But the thing about that is that, no, it did copy. It has the paraglider, you know. It has the enemy camps. The enemies look very similar too. It has you get a Shasta when you beat them. It's very, very, you can clearly tell it's very, Pokemon has gliding. Does it? I mean, I don't think they added like gliding, like a paraglider, till after Zelda came out. I think Zelda was the first one to do paragliding in an open world game or whatever. They sort of did it with Arkham Knight, but yeah, Zelda was like the first real big open world game that did that. But no, I mean, it's, you know, it's not, I don't know. I feel like trying to say that, Zelda Mythic Gliding, yeah, to some extent. It sounds like crazy to you, right? Like Zelda, because it sounds like such like a simple concept, right? But, you know, did you know that Nintendo had invented locking on? Like locking onto, like this? When you lock onto stuff? Like, it sounds basic, right? You're like, oh, Nintendo invented locking, Zelda invented locking on? That's so stupid. Everybody could have made locking, but no, that was like revolutionary. And it's the same thing with like paragliding. You think like anybody could have done that, but Nintendo, like, they really were one of the first ones that did it. So yeah. What I'm trying to get at is that and they invented everything, that's why they're suing everything. Yeah, basically. Unironically, you're not even like completely wrong. Like, they invented a lot of game mechanics, you know, that are like super staple nowadays. And like, they do feel like, hey, you know, we kind of made these things. Shouldn't we get some like ownership over them? But realistically speaking, they probably will never get ownership over it because, you know, it's a free market. You can't copyright a mechanic. You can be like, rolling, that's my mechanic. You can copy it in your game now. You know? Everybody could just be like, well, Nintendo made it. Let's just put it in our game too. Or whatever. Yeah. And then something like Power World comes across and it's like, come on, buddy. At least try to hide it a little bit, you know? Like, we get it. You, yeah, I think this is the best EV to, like, alpha hunt. I'm gonna, like, I think I'm gonna... When I end stream, I'm gonna keep hunting this EV on my own. I think literally just gonna perma hunt this EV until I get an alpha. It's really fast, because I could just keep coming here. Today was just alpha hunting. We did a battle, like, at the start of the game, but it really was just alpha hunting. I mean, yeah, you can see it is or whatever, right? Maybe if you want to, but at the end of the day, it wouldn't exist without Pokemon, right? It just wouldn't. Maybe we could play Power World sometime to see if it's good. It's more silly. I don't like that. I don't like silly games. I think Fortnite ruins silly games for me. Fortnite to me is like the alpha silly game. That at this point, I just don't want any more silliness. After seeing like fucking Thanos twerk, I'm like, I'm good, brah. I'm good, brah. I don't need to see any. I don't need all that silly. This is like Minecraft and Terraria. What do you mean? What do you mean like Minecraft and Terraria? Brother. Terraria's is better because it's more creative and goofy. I think Minecraft is way better than Terraria because it's 3D. If Terraria was 3D, I would consider it maybe close, but the fact that it's 2D, it's not even a competition. Genuinely, it's not even a competition. 2D games are objectively worse than 3D ones. Objectively. .2D games are made by indie companies and people who can't afford to make 3D games. You think like games were stuck being 2D because it was like cool and everybody wanted 2D games? Do you think that's a thing? Like, they were like, yeah, we get to make 2D games. No, they were 2D games because gaming was young. They were still figuring out how to make games. That is why. He is rage baiting. I mean, I'm right. You know when indie games first started taking off? Like small developers, what type of games did they make? Every game was 2D. Every game was 2D. Because it's easier to make a 2D game than a 3D one, right? It's like if you want to make a small, you want to make a game yourself, then yeah, just make a 2D game. Fuck, it's a lot easier. That's like an objective shoot, you know? Like you can say like, I prefer 2D games. I think they're charming or whatever. Making a 3D game doesn't mean it's good. No, but it takes more effort. It does mean that it does take more effort. Easier doesn't mean worst. Well, at the end of the day, you know, what even is a good game, right? Tetris is one of the greatest games ever, and it's just falling tiles or whatever. Like, what is a good game, right? But if we're talking like, what's a AAA game? Like, what's a high-budget game? There's a reason there's no such thing as 2D AAA games. You'd be like, well, AAA games suck ass. Well, yeah, but they're like the peak of what you could do with modern gaming technology. I could start from somewhere. If it doesn't mean anything in the game is bad, though. Yeah, I mean, Star Rail is like, you know, you could hate whatever you want about Star Rail. You can say whatever you want about it, but at the end of the day, the production value, that is gonna attract a lot of people. Like the fact that you have all these crazy animations and cutscenes, it's gonna make people be like, I kind of want to try that. If it was a 2D game, it would be way less mainstream. Same for Genshin. Like, I don't care if you put blood and sweat tears into the development budget. Game is ass. I'll play a different game instead, even if it's 2D. Yeah, but the visually appeal of a game will affect your thoughts on if you want to play a game, and you know that's something that a lot of Western developers like forgot because they keep making ugly games. But yeah, if your game is ugly, if visually it's ugly, people are not gonna play it. And the fact is that a high fidelity 3D game is way more attractive than a high fidelity 2D game. That's just how it is. Like the average person is gonna look at a high fidelity 2D game and they're gonna be like, well, you know, yeah, it's cool, but why is it like old or whatever? Like graphics do, you know, sell or whatever. They do sell. Pretending like graphics aren't important is it's just ignorant, I feel like. Where's the Eevee at? Did not spawn here? I guess not. Initial attraction still doesn't matter though. Yeah, it does. It does matter. It doesn't matter. You know why I'm playing Pokemon? Because of the cute girls. You know? There's a lot of people that just saw like a Genshin character and were like, hey, I want to play Genshin Impact because of that one girl is like hot and she looks really good in the game or whatever. You think this should be a good rose? That's a thing though, like yeah, of course the game still has to be good. I would never argue that a bad okay, actually, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. A pretty game can afford to be less entertaining than an ugly game. You know, if you're playing a mid game but it looks ugly, right? You're like, ah, fuck this. But if you're playing a mid game and it looks really appealing, you're like, oh, I'll stick around for the visual appeal at least. You know, like yeah. So yeah, there will always be an benefit, but just because the game is 2D doesn't mean it's ugly. But that's the thing though, if you put the best looking 2D game next to the best looking 3D game, like most people are gonna say the 3D game looks better. That's just an objective truth. Most people are gonna look at the 3D one and be like, yeah, that one looks better than the 2D one. Like you could put the top of the line best looking 2D game versus the top of the line best looking 3D game, and most people are gonna say the 3D one looks better. You know? That's just how it is. I'd argue Cuphead has infinitely more visual appeal than a lot of yes, but that's just because they fumble because they're dumb, right? But if they actually like did their homework and know how to make an appealing game, a truly beautiful 3D game will look better if they actually paid attention, you know? Like if they're not just like fucking stupid. Because yeah, obviously like it's like I've always argued this, that games should be stylized, never realistic. Because realism, it all starts to look samey. Stylistic, you could have your own personality. So yeah, basically a really high stylized 3D game. Why isn't it spawning anymore? It's so weird. Where's the Eevee at? Let's try one more time. So yeah, something like Cuphead will have more visual appeal. Like that's the thing. Like a 2D game can look better. Even if it looks better, I'm still refunding the game if it's mid. I'm not sure. I feel like if you at least enjoy a little bit, you might not. Where am I? Okay, over here. I only play anime style. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like stylized games just, I don't know. Point is that well, how did we even get to this? Why are we talking about like 2D versus 3D? Like, oh yeah, Terraria versus Minecraft, right? Yeah, yeah, 100%. Because Terraria is 2D and Minecraft is 3D. That is why Minecraft is still more popular than Terraria. If Terraria was 3D, it had the potential to destroy Minecraft. If they made a 3D Terraria, it could be the Minecraft killer. Because, you know, way more interesting or whatever. Terraria, yeah, but it's still like objectively the least popular one. You want to know why? Because 2D. Checkmate, atheist. They're making a 3D Terraria? Cool. I'm excited for that, if that's true. I haven't heard anything about it, but that'd be cool. Wow, why is this Eevee not spawning anymore? I feel like I'm going insane. Yeah, this Eevee's not spawning anymore. I wonder if the one over here will spawn. What's happening? Why is it not spawning? Is there like a weird weather or something? Looks cloudy, I guess. That Hypixel people were making Minecraft fun? Really? Interesting. Yeah, I think the main thing to me that holds Minecraft back is that the lack of enemy and variety. Terraria has that. Terraria has like the crazy bosses and dungeons and all that. If that was 3D, man, I would be on that shit. But it's 2D, so you know, doo-doo. It's poopy. Nobody wants that. Make a real game. It's not the 80s anymore. Yeah, this one's not spawning either. It must be like a weather thing. Crazy. I guess I'm gonna look up Hytale. They were working with Riot just for really interesting. I might give up on this alpha Eevee, man. We wasted so much fucking time and didn't spawn a single alpha. Isn't that kind of crazy? Like all this time, not a single fucking alpha Eevee, bro. Like, what are the chances of that? On the third dimension, I can't play these fly games. Okay, if it's making. I'm joking. To be honest, I don't fuck with Minecraft that much. I barely like Minecraft. Like the place that I don't like the game style of you build and you make your own fun or whatever. I like story games and stuff. As much as I enjoy Pokemon, this thing or whatever, if it didn't have a story, I would not enjoy it as much as I do right now. Okay, there it is. There's Eevee. Here's a question: If I kill the Eevee, will it respawn if I leave over here and come back? It's not that Minecraft was the first game I pirated back. Oh, really cool. Yeah. There's a Minecraft story mode. Yeah, but you don't have the crafting in that one. Like, I want crafting and story, if that makes sense. The most boring game ever. Maybe I didn't pay for it. Yeah, if Pokemon didn't have the story, I would not enjoy catching Pokemon. Because my idea is, okay, I catch Pokemon, I make a cool, strong-ass team, and then I get to be a Pokemon master and become the champion or whatever. That's fun for me, but I need all of it. I can't just have one or the other. That's why I've never been interested in Palworld. Now, I haven't played it yet, but from what I've seen, I don't think it has like a story, right? So yeah, bye-bye. 90K, I played a bit. Yeah, so yeah, the reason I don't like Terraria is not because, not strictly because it's 2D. In reality, I just don't fuck with crafting games that much. This is why I don't play Minecraft anymore. I used to play it, but, you know, it doesn't have a story or anything. And it's like a fucking live service game. Like, where's my story update? I don't know, man. It's so weird to me that Minecraft gets so little updates and stuff. Yeah, like one mob every year or something. But I'll play it with you guys at some point, Minecraft. I know we still have that planned. Just need to find the right time. But yeah, point is that fuck. What am I saying? Anyways, live service games. Why the fuck hasn't Minecraft added a meaningful update, huh? Yeah. Anyways, fuck live service games. They're stupid. The only ones that work are PvP for me because, you know, that's why I play League. It's fun. I don't remember any story. Now we doing campaign. Yeah, we are doing that. That's fun. Left 4 Dead has been fun. Yeah, the only bad thing about Terra is that you can't play it with that 50 Chrome tabs open up. If it should be, it was the same thing in Minecraft for a while. Remember? When Minecraft first came out, nobody knew how to build anything. It was crazy. I don't know if you guys were like alive when Minecraft first came out. Maybe you guys were like 3 years old or something. But when Minecraft first came out, nobody knew how to do anything. It was a crazy time. Yeah. Bro, the fact that I haven't seen an awful Eevee is like genuinely pissing me off. Rose of Fossil. At least you can memorize how to craft things in Minecraft. Can you not memorize how to craft things in Terraria? Anyways, I don't fuck with crafting games. Fuck crafting games. That's why I prefer like Zelda Breath of the Wild over it. I actually like Genshin more than than Minecraft, I think. When I said 50 tabs, I was not really. That's fucking insane. Yeah, I don't fuck with crafting games. They're fun with friends, but that's it. I would never play Minecraft or Terraria on my own. Genshin Breath of the Wild, guy who's never played Breath of the Wild. I can't even say. I played both. I can actually. My opinion matters. Genshin play like. Could we play like 2 seconds of Breath of the Wild? So when it gets cloudy like this, I guess Eevee stops spawning. I play both. You play like 5 minutes of Breath of the Wild. Doesn't count. Bro like exited. Bro hasn't even finished the plateau yet. Bro barely got the fucking paraglider. Last time he played, he barely got the paraglider. So, it's not good enough advancements. There are more valuable now to be spent in Genshin. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. Anyways, what I'm trying to get at is that fuck live service games. The only ones that work are PvP, or unless you've already been playing them from like the start. I feel like playing like a really old live service game is hard because, you know. So interesting. League is live service, yeah, but it's PvP, it's different. We have more story games. No, the thing, oh my god, don't get me started on gacha game story modes. About how fucking every 5-star has to be like the cool MC who saves everyone, or the cute waifu who everybody loves, and nobody ever dies, and there's no stakes. Oh god, please tell me they've at least killed one character. One 5-star in Genshin up until now, please. Because pretty sure they won't, because, you know. Yeah. Well, it's because I don't play the only live service games I play are Genshin and I mean Gacha and League of Legends. She's a zombie bub. She's dead. Oh, true. My bad. Yeah. Yeah. In real video games, there's actual stakes because you know, shit happens. Breath of the Wild's a very dark game. For example, that game has a really dark story, and there's actual stakes and stuff. It's really cool. It's still not nowhere near the best Zelda. There's way better older Zeldas, but you know, at least there's stakes. I enjoy Genshin. I enjoy most real video games are ass and flop on release. Well, yeah, I only play the good ones, to be fair, the ones that are like well reviewed and stuff. So yeah, I am picky with my games. I'm a picky gamer. Is it Persona Live Service? No. I'm not sure about the gacha. Do I play PvP game than most single player games, story games? Yeah, that's like most people nowadays. I feel like PvP is like the I don't like PvP games. Look, I love League of Legends, right? But like, I can objectively say I shouldn't play that much League of Legends. I shouldn't. This is why I started streaming. I've talked about this before. I generally think that playing multiplayer games too much, or playing games that put you in a cycle like this, like what I'm doing right now, right? I'm only doing this because it's one day. I don't mind wasting one day on this. But when you're playing the same video games over and over and over again, and you're not getting any new experiences. You're not witnessing a new story. You're not thinking about life differently. If a game is just routine for you, like most multiplayer games, you know, where you just do the same shit every day and the days start blending in together, that is slop for me. That is like gaming slop. It's like eating McDonald's every day. It's like, brother, do something adventurous with your life. You're wasting your life away just playing multiplayer slop every day. Single player games can be like that too, and TV shows can be like that too. I know so many. Just describe, yeah, exactly. But that's just any PvP video game. Any PvP video game is basically like that. If you're not like actively climbing in rank or anything, you're just wasting your life away. Create new matchups, new brand, new people. You could say that, but I mean, because we're talking about like, okay, so League of Legends, for example, new champion or whatever, right? He gets banned every other game, whatever. Generally speaking, it's not, you're playing the game the same yourself. Like, yeah, the scenario's a little bit different, but rather have fun with other multiplayers than eat slop single player stories. The thing about quote unquote slop single player stories is that if you, there's a lot of really good stories out there. Like, there's a lot, like, if you play like all like the heavily acclaimed games that everybody loved, they'll generally like, unless you don't like, there's some people that I know that they could witness the most like life-changing story ever, and it won't really process with them or whatever. But like, yeah, I like that, but it was just the story or whatever, right? But for me personally, I do I'm like very analytical in fiction or whatever. And I think that there is a lot of stories that can generally change your life, unironically. It's like watching a really good fucking movie, right? Watching a really good fucking movie can unironically change your life. Everyone loves them, then it's probably normally slop. Like Sony movie games. Sony movie games? Like, you're talking like, you're basically saying that like because it's popular, it's bad, blah 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 blah. Saying that something is bad because it's popular is like inherently wrong. And I think that's part of the appeal of that's sort of why I like watching popular, because I like watching and being like, okay, why do people like this, right? There's a lot of shit that because I've watched a lot of popular stuff and I'm like, why do people like this? And I could sort of put it together like, okay, people like this because this character is cool, because this is funny, because some people just like this. But a lot of the time when something is popular, it's because it's really good, you know, it's unique or whatever. It has something interesting to say. We know you're a Demon Slayer fan. Yeah, whatever. I don't want to argue too much about Demon Slayer because it's nowhere near my favorite anime, but I do think it's something that every anime fan should watch. Whether it be because the animation and direction is so beautiful, I do think that every anime fan should watch it. Even if you like don't fuck with it that much. Anyways, point is that I like, you're gonna be like, I'm so analytical on PvP games and the matchups and everything, but realistically speaking, you turn off your brain and just boot up the game or whatever and play the same shit you do every time. Nobody really thinks that deep about it. It's really not that deep. You're just in there to like spend time basically. But when you open yourself up to a new experience, something brand new, that's when you could truly experience life, in my opinion. You should always try new things. That's 100% what I think. I was not playing video games to change my life, to have fun goofing off. If you're just like, yeah, so everybody has something that they goof off with, right? My biggest enjoyment like to just goof off is like browsing my phone. I love looking at memes. I love doing that. Now, if you're saying nobody plays video games for that, I think you're definitely wrong. But I definitely think that if all you do is play video games most of your time, if all you're doing is just slopping away, like, oh, I'm having fun, so it's okay. It's like I think that's bad. If you play games all day, it's like I'm having fun, so it's okay. I think that's lame. You should always be looking for new experiences. I think something that really stirs you, you know, something that you weren't expecting. The thing about humans is that we seek comfort. We really do, and what gives us comfort? Things that we're familiar with, right? That's why people will watch The Office like a billion times. People will play the same game over and over again, because it feels comfortable, right? It's like, okay, this is my house, and I know what to expect. I know it's familiar. Going outside of that is like scary or whatever. As humans, we're scared of change. We're scared of trying new stuff. But that's usually what feels most rewarding when you truly find something meaningful. Yeah, so don't let your nature become your weakness, I guess what I'm trying to say. Like, human nature is to just want to stick with the same old your whole life. That is what your instincts push you to, because it's fear. The unknown is the scariest thing that humans know. There's nothing scarier to a human than the unknown. Not knowing what's behind that corner, not knowing what's over there, that's scary. I waste my time better a more nuanced way. It's not, that's the thing though. I don't, because you're implying that I can, because here's a question. What is wasting time, right? What is wasting time? Realistically speaking, wasting time, it just means that, technically speaking, you can't waste time doing something unproductive. No. There's no such thing as wasting time. Realistically speaking, you cannot waste your time. You could sleep all day, every day, just lay there or whatever, do nothing. Who the fuck tells you how to spend your time, you know? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with just not doing anything. You could do that every day of your life until you die, and nobody can judge you, because, you know, at the end of the day, realistically speaking, everything is meaningless. We're all gonna die. Who gives a fuck? But, you know, you only get one life. You only get one life. At the end of the day, you know, you only get one chance to experience this world that we live in, right? So, you know, wouldn't you want to experience, you know, as much of the good stuff as you could? You know, get as many unique experiences that you'll only get one chance to experience. You know, when you first discovered your favorite game, when you first hopped on Genshin and you're like, this game is fucking amazing, when you want to like rediscover that feeling with something new, what if you find something even better, right? It's like, I feel like we're just gonna start asking, why do birds fly? Sharomi Dua blah blah blah. Anyways, point is that I feel like too many people live lives in zombie mode, where they just, you know, why isn't it spawning again? I didn't want to give up on this thing. I don't care enough. We're done hunting for Eevee. It's never gonna spawn. Alpha Eevee is a myth. It doesn't exist unless it's in the wild zone. I'm confirming it now. It does not exist. If it's not in the wild zone, Alpha Eevee does not exist. Anyways, yeah, you only get one life. It's like, do you want to be the guy like a billion other people who just, you know, wasted a bunch of time and did nothing, discovered nothing interesting, or whatever, just stuck to the plane? You know, because there's so many people that say like, oh, games were so much better when I was little. Movies were so much better when I was little. That's because you stopped watching movies. That's because you stopped playing games. You stopped trying to get into stuff. And the stuff you played when you were little, that's the only thing that has any meaning to you, because you played it when you actually were curious as a kid. When you were like, you know what, I'm going to try new stuff. I'm going to play new games. And now that you're growing up, you're like, I don't want to try new shit. Just play the same old garbage every day until I die. And, you know, everything was better when I was little because now I don't want to try anything. And it's not my fault. It's, they just don't make good stuff anymore. They're not. Games have gotten really good. I definitely think that, but anyways, this is me being selfish 100%. My way of life, whatever. Everybody lives their life however they want to, but I do think it's objectively better to try new things that, you know, obviously not drugs and all that, but I think it's objectively better to try new things that you can potentially like, and be open to new ideas. You know, when you stop being open to new ideas, that is when you become a fucking, basically a Nazi or whatever, right? Like everybody has to live the same. If you don't like what I like, you're shit. So whatever. But yeah, they're more catered towards normies, and that's why they think they're better. It all depends on the game. There's definitely games like Cuphead. You know, as much as you could be like, oh, it looks good or whatever, normies aren't gonna like it because of how hard it is. Like there's stuff for everybody now. There's more games being made by a lot of passionate people, whether it be indie or corpo. That there's something out there for everybody. You can try new things and ideas in the same multiplayer game. But I unironically think that if you're playing the same multiplayer game most of the time, you're turning your brain off. New content mechanics equals new stuff. Yes. I get what you're saying, Kirby. I do get, you know, I get what you're saying. Like, yeah, technically speaking, if you're like really, you know, there's a speedrunning community, right? They play the same fucking games every day, but they're like perfecting their craft, right? What I mean by like playing the same slop is like, just, you know, you're like fucking hard stuck plat or whatever, and every season you add plat and you play the same shit and do the same shit, and nothing ever changes. That's what I mean by multiplayer slop. If you're actually like unironically like perfecting your craft, becoming a god, and there's actual like meaningful progress you can track, like if you can show me a board or anything that you're like, here, this is where I started, this is how fucking far I went, I'm like, yeah, you're right. You're not wasting your fucking time. You're not playing multiplayer slop. You're a fucking perfectionist. You're mastering your craft. You're a god. But if you're like, oh well, I've been fucking gold for my whole life, and I play the same shit, and I never improving or whatever, but I'm trying my best, I'm like, you're just wasting your fucking time, bro. Find a new hobby. But that is just my perspective. At the end of the day, everybody lives life how they want to. I talk to others like this. It's not just about rank. But yeah, like I said, if you could show me like meaningful progress somehow, that you just like show me that you like, if your teammates and the way that means, man. Your friend, no, if you could actually show me like a meaningful, like I said, like if you could on paper, like show me like a meaningful way that you progressed. Like show me on paper a meaningful way you progressed, right? If you could unironically point that out, like this is how I progressed this week or whatever. Whether it be like I got better at this or whatever, blah 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 blah. Okay, but if you can't do that, then I think you're just it's slop. It's slop. It's 100% slop. Everything is about progression. It is. I would argue it is. If you're just being a zombie, here's a question: what's the difference between like playing a multiplayer game every day and doing nothing, and just jerking off every day and going to sleep? There's really none. There's really fucking none. You might as well just be doing that. Just fucking going to sleep and jerking off or whatever. You just watch porn all day or whatever. Like, if you're just wanting to, like, you know, like, stimulate your neurons and be happy, it's no difference from that. What if you're not lonely, you know? What if you're not lonely? You know? What if you have friends? Like, I'm saying, like, a similar scenario or whatever. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like if you only play games strictly to, like, stimulate your brain and get that dopamine rush, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, if you have, like, you're bringing this up because you're saying playing multiplayer is actually interacting with people, making friends, and actually being social. Like, if you can show me on a board, I made this many friends or whatever, I met this many people, my friend circle is growing. If you can show me on a board that this is actively happening, I'd be like, yeah, you're completely right. But if you can't show me that, then yeah, you might as well just fucking be going to sleep and jerking off, because you're not getting more social, you're not making more friends, you're not doing anything, you know? Nothing's happening. You're just doing it to, like, get dopamine. It's like, it makes me happy, so it's okay. Like, I'm getting, like, really, like, aggressive, but I can make my progression board on no, so let's fucking go. Everything needs to be statistics, or it doesn't matter. No, it's because if it's just in your head, if you're like, in my head I feel like I'm making progress, you're probably just lying to yourself. Like you're coping. That's unironic cope. That you're not progressing. It's a like you, objectively, like in reality, in the real world, you're not progressing. It's like a corpus slave. How am I corpus slave? Look, like I said, if you enjoy wasting time doing some stuff, that's like perfectly fine. I really do think it's perfectly fine. Like I said, obviously, you know, not everything I do is everything. I never said everything. I just said if it's all you do. If your majority of the time is spent playing games, and like I said, you're doing it for like purely enjoyment and nothing else, I think that's lame. If you have like, as long as you know you're constantly making progress in somewhere in your life, I think it's fine. I do stuff that is obviously not progressive, right? I could say that you know, I play League of Legends a lot. That's not, you know, I'm not fucking Challenger or whatever. I'm trying my best to get there, but I have nothing to show for it. I browse memes on my phone. I watch porn or whatever. I do shit that's not progressive, but the type of progress isn't something that can easily be shown. The type of progress isn't something. Wait, what are you talking about? Anyways, point is that you need to be doing something with your life that has meaning, that has progress, that's showing that you're growing as a person. The moment you become still, the moment you like stop growing, I think you stop living. I think that's the moment you stop living, the moment you stop progressing in some sort of meaningful way. But yeah, not everything needs to be progress in your life, but I do think you should always try to have some progress in your life. The moment you grow still, I feel like you basically stop living. The moment you're like, you know what, I'm just in a cycle or whatever, right? In a cycle of days passing by and such or whatever. Yeah. But that was my TED Talk. Thank you for coming. At the end of the day, you know, the reason I'm like so like passionate about this is because this is how I talk to myself. There was like unironically, there was a big time of my life where I was, you know, I didn't do anything. I would just, I wasn't employed. I didn't have a job. I didn't go to school, and I was like super depressed because of a billion reasons. I wouldn't really do anything. I would just do whatever the fuck felt good. I would play League of Legends all day. I would, you know, jerk off, whatever. Talk to my friends if I was bored. And my days started blending in together. Like, legit years passed. And, yeah, it's because I'm, like, so hard on myself that I'm so passionate. Because I never want to fall back into that myself. So I have to, like, mentally tell myself that that's objectively bad. At the end of the day, you decide what you do with your life. If you enjoy just, you know, if you think that just satisfying your desires and just being happy all the time, just like, you know, like I said, like if you think that makes you happy, that's fine. But I think the reason I'm so passionate about it is because I definitely objectively think that's not a good way to live your life, and I would never want anyone that I care about to live like that. But if at the end of the day, you know, you can't control how other people live. Everyone's gonna do whatever the fuck they want to, right? So I could really only tell myself how I want to live. So yeah, if you enjoy just, you know, wasting your days away or whatever, that's up to you. Being happy is something that actually matters. I heavily disagree with that. If like I had if like I already said, I mean, me myself, I didn't mind what I was doing. I didn't mind just playing League every day. I didn't mind just you know, jerking off and doing stupid shit. I think it was fine because I enjoyed myself, but it's not who I want to be. It's what my body wants, right? Your body, like, you have instincts that you can't fight. You have fears that you can't fight. You have desires that you can't. I mean, you can fight them. It's just really hard. Your body, if you don't use your brain, your body takes over your life, and then it'll just look forward to satisfy itself. Your body and brain are like two separate things, right? If you don't actively fight to your instincts, you're gonna go on autopilot, and yeah, maybe you'll be happy, maybe you'll feel like you're like, it's okay, I'm having fun, so it's okay. But the you inside of you, the one with like goals and ambitions, they'll go quiet, and before you know it, you'll be out of time. That's just how I look at it. Once again, I guess I wanna live a life that I can look back and be like, yeah, I'm happy with. Why would I want to grind life for something that actually makes me unhappy? It's like going to the dentist, right? Like, as a kid, nobody wants to go to the dentist, right? But you go anyway because it's good for you, right? It has a benefit, right? And that's sort of what I mean. Like, if you could do stuff that you could prove that it has a benefit, that you're like, yeah, I don't regret doing that. I'm happy I did that. I'm happy I put myself out of my comfort zone and did that because that made me happy. Then I think you're doing good for yourself. That's different. I think it's the same thing. Because the thing is that your body doesn't really know what it wants. There's this thing that I heard a long time ago. Never ask your audience what it wants because they don't know what they want. You know, if a company just asks their fans, hey, what do you guys want? And they just do everything they want, they're gonna make a dog shit ass game. Because people generally don't know what they want. They don't know what's good for them. They don't know what they want. They don't know what they'll enjoy. They think they do. And that's where the trap is. You know? You think you know what's good for you. You think you know what you want. But unless you go out there and try stuff that you normally wouldn't try, you'll never know for sure. Getting a job that makes me miserable. But yeah, but you won't know that job makes you miserable till you try the job. There's a lot of jobs that, you know, you'll be like, hey, you know what? I never want to do the job. That job will make me miserable. And then you would do it, and then you'll be like, you know what? This job is fucking awesome. I can't believe I thought this was bad. I can't believe it. It changed my life. I was made for this job. It's all about trying stuff. I think that's the main thing is. I think that's the main message here. Try stuff that you wouldn't try. Put yourself out of your comfort zone. And if you don't like it, yeah, fine. You can be like, whatever, I tried it. But try stuff. Try stuff. I think that's the main message I want to get across here. You should try it, you know? Don't bash it till you try it. That's it, basically. How do you know this poop on a plate is bad unless you try it first? How do you think, like, the very, you know dogs eat poop? Dogs eat poop, right? The thing that makes us different from animals is that we can pass down knowledge and learn and stuff. It's, you know, at one point humans did eat poop, probably, right? I guarantee you that. And you know how they stopped eating poop? Because they tried it. They tried it. You could be eating poop right now. You could be eating poop right now, Kirby, like the equivalent of. Maybe like in 10 years, they'll be like, you know what? Genshin was actually the worst game ever. It was slowly lobotomizing people. It actually like took years away from your life. But you're like, oh, you know what? I enjoyed it at the time though. But yeah, but now like people know it wasn't. You know. Point is that if you're I feel like you're a very confident person from what you're talking, Kirby. Like you sound like you're really confident. Like you really trust yourself. There has never been like a single thing that I've said that you're like, you know what? Maybe you're right. You sound like you're 100% comfortable and confident with your life, and I think confidence is good because, you know, everybody likes to be confident, right? Everybody likes to feel like I know what I want. But I think that confidence is gonna blind you, unfortunately. Humans have souls. I don't think humans truly just started eating poop. There's some things that are just integrated into us that know, despite never being thought. That's not true, because there's some people that would eat shit right now. There's like people that are into scat. They eat shit right now, so that's like objectively wrong. You know, yeah. And then maybe there's some like some tribe or something in the world that we haven't, that probably still do that. And those people have mental conditions that are not normal. What is normal, right? Anyways, so what people did in the past has nothing to do with me. Yes, it does. You've never heard the saying, if you don't learn from the past, you're doomed to repeat it. That's a very popular saying for a reason. History has repeated itself countless times. And the only way to stop that is for us to learn from it and try to be better. Okay, doo-doo 20 years ago doesn't affect me. Yeah, it does. It shows that people are capable of eating doo-doo if they don't use their brains. If you don't use your brain, you will end up eating doo-doo. That is inevitable. Maybe not literally, but you know what I mean. You end up doing the modern equivalent of it. always different if someone else thinks it's certain gem. Feel like a gem to me. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. That's why you gotta try shit. You gotta try stuff, you know? I do think there's some stuff you shouldn't try. Like, for example, me, I always told myself I want to try alcohol because if I liked it, I wouldn't want to be an alcoholic, right? But if it's harmless, I do think trying stuff is very important. Honestly, learning from the past doesn't change the future because we repeat history. That's just human nature. Take off death and reverts. You're not completely wrong. I get what you're saying. It's inevitable or whatever, but in reality, nothing is inevitable. If we try hard enough, we can make things slightly better. Just try poop, my guy. Yeah, but alcohol is awesome. It's not. It's bad for you. But become an alcoholic, spend too much money on it. You know. Anyways, point is that the biggest mistake you can make as a person is think that you know everything. You should always be open to learning, always be open to new experiences, because I think, oh god, I used an ultra ball. At the end of the day, you have to be smart enough to know you're stupid. That is the smartest thing you can do. Be smart enough to know that you're stupid. As Master Yi once said, a great master is an eternal student. I tried alcohol to see how it was. Despite drinking it most, never got drunk. I still suffer strength. I tried it, but never drink it normally. I'm gonna try Sacarnol. It was better, never hurt. Oh, cool. If you focus on spending on video games to spend money on alcohol, well, you know, let's hope you don't like it too much. Yeah. This ended up becoming a yapping stream because I was hunting for Awful Eevee, which never came to be. And I am convinced it's just impossible to get it. At this point, I'm just convinced Awful Eevee is a myth. Doesn't exist. Ignore my yapping. Do what the fuck you guys want. I only got so passionate about this because, like I said, it's how I talk to myself. It's how I want to live. I want to live a meaningful life. I want to die with no regrets. I don't want to be one of those old people that were like, this stuff was only good in my time, or whatever. But if that's what you know, whatever path you choose, it's your life. You decide what you want to be. You decide what you want to leave behind, and you decide the experience that you want your life to be, right? There was a movie. I forgot what movie it was, but you could look back on your life like if it was a movie, and if that ever ends up being a thing, we'd be like, yeah, I'm happy I tried all those things. I'm happy I did so many things that if I just let myself be comfortable all the time, I would have never done it. You know? But yeah, it's like Rudius, right? Rudius didn't miss his old life because he never tried to push himself out of his comfort zone. That's why I love Mushoku Tensei so much. It's about someone who his old life he really fucked up and didn't really do very much. He was just locked away in his room playing video games, jerking off, whatever. And he learned from that and made his second life way better. So it connects to me personally. That's what will always be my favorite anime, because it really focuses on that. But yeah. Okay, cool. I did the stream. I kind of went a little bit long because I was rambling or whatever. I'm not sure if he was debating me for debating sake, Kirby, but I hope that I at least made you think a little bit deeper about stuff. If not, I guess it's fine. You know, I get it. Some people will never change their minds, and that's fine. You know, everybody lives their life however they want to at the end of the day. And there's nothing you could do about that. That's the thing from the anime Monogatari that I learned. You can't, isn't for an extra hour really, did I? Oh yeah, basically, yeah. Yeah, at the end of the day, people are gonna do what they want to do. That is like an objective truth. Because people just like, oh, I do this because it makes sense and because of this logic. But in reality, most people just do what they do because they want to do it. And that's the end of the conversation. You can't convince them otherwise. You could talk to them for hours. And if that, what was that sound? Is that a shiny? That's a shiny, right? Oh my god, a shiny scatterbug, I guess. Relax you, maybe a little bit. But yeah, point is that people will live life however they want to live. And that's just inevitable. You could talk to someone for 10 hours, maybe counter every single one of their points, prove them, you know, like, and I'm not saying I did this to you, I'm just saying in general. You could like prove them objectively wrong, scientifically wrong. At the end of the day, you could be like, you know what, I'm still gonna do whatever I want to because I want to. And there's nothing you could do about it. You just gotta accept that's the case. You just be like, yeah, that's just how he is. He's gonna live like that forever. And that's fine. You know, whatever. At the end of the day, there's no right or wrong way to live. Alright, awesome. I'm gonna end stream here. I want to stream tomorrow. We're actually gonna make story tomorrow. Fuck Alpha EV. That does not exist. Alpha EV is a myth made up by conspiracy theorists to put us on wild goose chase. The government made up a rumor about wild Alpha EV because they wanted to waste our time. Play an actual good game. Oh no, unfortunately it's just Pokemon until we finish it. It's Pokemon Dispatch, then we can do we can finally do Genshin. I know a lot of people have been looking for the Genshin. I'm super excited. I'm super excited to do Genshin because I feel like a lot of people really wanted me to play it. You know, surprisingly, Pokemon streams are doing really good. Like, people really like watching this game, both on YouTube and on Twitch. It's my best performing stream in a really long time, and I want to be grateful to everybody who shows up. Like, I really do appreciate it. But yeah, I think Genshin is gonna do really good too, and that's why I'm excited to play it. It's just gonna be Genshin for like a few weeks, probably a few months, and I feel like we might grow, you know, hopefully we grow a crowd with that. We'll see. Point is that I'm happy with how the streams have been going recently. Also checking for Sir Arguing. Yeah, I know you don't like Pokemon Kirby. You don't. I know you're very biased. If you don't want to like something, you probably won't like it. But yeah, I wasn't necessarily talking about you. I'm talking like in general. What do you want, brother? Oh wait, I can't save here. Let me get away, guys. What the fuck? I think it's chasing me. Crazy. This is a dead end. Bro, I'm just trying to save. Okay, cool. Alright, gonna end here. Once again, thanks everybody for showing up. I'll try to be back tomorrow, hopefully. I'll try my best. If family's here, I can, but other than that, I will. Alright, good night. Night night. Late night, everybody. Night night.